M2's.
Yes guys, thanks for watching another episode with the Petrol Head. And on today's episode, we've got this beautiful manual M2 and we've got this beautiful auto M2. It's going to be our clash off, guys. We're going to let you know a few bits about the car. Obviously they're both standard. The blue one's had a few bits done to it, not much. So guys, stay tuned in, it's going to be crazy. Yes guys, so obviously both these cars feature the same engine, which is that beautiful N55.
That is it, you got that right.
The only difference is one is manual and one is auto. And guys, I'm here with Sam and he's going to tell us a bit about the car, a bit of the features, you know, and everything it came with really. Yes guys, so right now we're here with Sam and he's the owner of the beautiful manual M2, and as I said, they both got that same beautiful engine, that N55 engine, guys, and these can get so much brake horsepower and power from them. So Sam, what have you actually done with this then?
I actually haven't done anything to this car. It's completely standard, other than the M2's exhaust. The other mirrors and the other ones, but that's all factory modification, so I actually haven't done anything.
But the thing with this kind of car, you don't really need to do much because it has that power there all the time.
Yeah, it's completely, the thing's bog standard, but it feels like a modified car from factory.
So what's it actually like then, it being manual? Because I know most people would go for the auto version, especially with having all that power on a rear wheel drive.
Yeah, so the autos are definitely more popular, but I felt like I myself like changing gears, and you know, I feel quite well over the manual, like, the DCT, it's sort of kind of same feeling. So. And also when you get a bit lazy, don't want the hill toe, it has got auto rev punch, which basically means that the revs up and all that. So it's nice and easy to drive still.
It's a driver's car,
it feels like it's meant to be a manual to me anyway. So yeah, that's why I went for a manual.
Okay, let's go over some of these differences then. Yes guys, we're at the back end of this beautiful M2, and as I said, the engine's standard, but that doesn't mean that it all is. Sam, tell us, what did you do? Did it come like this?
Yeah, I didn't do the work.
Oh.
It was like this when I bought it. So I didn't put it on. I think it was factory spec, so it came like this from new. So.
And that's actually a full exhaust, as you said. It's not just a back one.
Yeah, it's a full catback system.
It sounds amazing.
It's about $6,000 from if you spec it from new. There's about $6,000. So yeah, it's a big extra.
You can really see the difference in it, can't you?
Go.
Yes guys, so as Sam said earlier on, this is the actual carbon catch, which features carbon fibre spoiler, carbon fibre exhaust tips, and the carbon fibre wing mirrors. Yes guys, so right now we're on the beautiful bonnet of this M2, and as I said, they've got the exact same engine. The only difference is this got the 6-speed manual gearbox, which is absolutely amazing for going around them corners. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean guys.
So obviously this features the 3-litre inline 6 single turbocharged N55 engine. Puts out about 365 brake horsepower. I'd say it's at that sweet spot, which kind of keeps it drivable, but also it's going to scare you.
Especially if you've not driven a rear wheel drive before.
If you're not used to it, then it's plenty quick enough.
I know people that think they're driving, they get into one of these kind of cars, rear wheel drive. It's not the same as driving front wheel, guys. You should know that.
Yeah, when you turn off the DSC,
it gets really sticky, guys.
It's the only way to drive it, really.
So we're on Beamer number 2 now, and that's Im's Beamer, this beautiful M2. Go on, bro.
So yeah, this is
my new M2. I've had it about a month now, and yeah, it's stock as you can see. I ain't done nothing to it.
He ain't need to do nothing to it. He's already had me in the back seat screaming myself, I'll tell you that now, guys. And as we said, this is the auto and this is the facelift version. So obviously it's got a few more bits and we're gonna go over them. So this is the LCI version, and that means, guys, this is the facelift, basically, in easier words. And the facelift includes features such as updated headlights, updated rear lights, the interior, guys, this has been updated as well. I know some say it hasn't, but guys, trust me, they have done some very subtle touches on this one. Thank you, BMW. Yes, guys, so as I said, there was quite a few differences, and obviously we're on the facelift version right now, and one of the main things that we've been waiting for a good 10 years, even more than that, on this BMW is a new dashboard. And finally, guys, we have it. Yes, guys, so right now we're going for a quick drive in this beautiful M2, guys. And obviously this is the manual one, I'm with Sam. So, you know. That exhaust is amazing, I'm telling you, I love that. Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Yes, yes, yes. That, yeah, you can really feel that. It takes you back in your seat, innit? It really does knock you back. You know, with the auto, it feels a lot more soft compared to this.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Do you understand?
Yeah, with dual clutch.
But I kind of do like to be pulled back in my seat. You know, I do like it. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a beast, isn't it? Every single gear pulls. It feels so different than the auto, guys. This one here feels so different. Like, and I love this. I actually like it. It's really nice. I think it's a good option going for the manual sometimes, because
it adds to it, doesn't it? It adds to the excitement.
Yeah, it does. It adds to the excitement. Changing the gear. It's all fun, you know. It's all a driver's car, isn't it?
100%. Yeah, it's the driver's model as well. And like I was to say, do you feel like so it's got rev match?
Yeah.
So like, I'm putting it in third. I'm not even touching the accelerator at all there.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it does it for you.
Yeah. It's perfect, isn't it? Yeah. It's definitely gonna hurt your neck after some time, isn't it? If you keep driving it like that. It's lovely. Yeah. As I said again, that exhaust is beautiful. Like, so what is it always open, that valve, or what is it like then?
No. So pretty much, I've got a remote control, like a Bluetooth key.
Okay.
I mean, you see it right in front of you there.
Yeah.
It just slots into the glove box there. Yeah, and you basically just 2 taps, opens the valves, completely changes how the car sounds. It's so much deeper. I mean, like, if you've never had a car with valves, you'll know the difference it makes. But it's also like really nice to have the function to close it, because obviously with standard exhaust you don't have that. It's kind of triggered with the modes, but with that it kind of gives you that extra control of the sounds. And if you want to be really calm and collected, you can. Obviously this is my daily driver, so on my way to work I'm valve shut, comfort mode, and it's like, it's pretty tame.
And also it helps because your neighbours don't get angry, innit?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it doesn't really stop the cold start from being absolutely
nothing stops the cold start.
Yeah, you can't really do anything about that. So my neighbours do still hate me, but like, if you're starting it from warm, like it's really.
It's only once a day, innit? So it's not that bad, is it?
Yeah, it's only at 8 AM, so it's not too bad.
So it's definitely worth it. I like that little function it has. It's really good. It's really good. And you can really hear the difference as well. As in, when it's open, you really can hear it's open.
Yeah. What were your thoughts of the auto?
The auto, I feel like the auto is really smooth. Like, it's really cruisy as it goes along. But this one, I feel like it really does smack you back in your seat. This one, it feels like you got to be a driver to drive it, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my God. This is a proper driver's car. It's crazy. But you can slow down here. It's mad. Yeah. The brakes work, innit? But yeah, it's a proper driver's car. This is.
What do you prefer?
Me? I don't know. I do love an auto.
You're taking one out for a drive.
Obviously it's gonna be the manual. If I'm gonna take it out for a drive, just for like, but you know what I mean? It comes to like, as you said, daily, and when I'm in the daily, up and driving up and down.
Yeah.
Sometimes manual does get a bit long, but to drive, as in if I'm driving it for a driver's car, obviously it will be the manual all day long because the manual does it for me. It just whips you back in your seat, literally. It's like a go-kart. I love it.
I love that, that little anti-lag sound when you let off the throttle. You know that's anti-lag.
Yeah.
Got a little anti-lag system.
And even when you downshift on it, you can hear it better. You have so much more control of the car on the manual.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to take it out, I would definitely have the manual.
But daily driver?
Daily driver auto, 100%, because I'm a bit lazy. But I don't know, because as I said, I've not owned the manual in this, so I can't say that. Maybe if I owned it, it might change my mind. Yeah. But obviously I've owned the auto.
I think, like, I agree. I don't know, I thought it wasn't too much of an inconvenience to have the manual, like, you know, to make it worthy of like changing my mind on whether to go for a manual or an automatic. I just thought that go with the manual is what it's meant to be, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it is good though, because the manual and
I don't drive that many miles to work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's about 6 miles.
Oh,
so
that's nothing.
It's not that much.
Try 30 miles.
Yeah, and then obviously maybe it would change your mind a bit.
But 6 miles is not that bad. That's all right. Yeah. So have you ever had the auto then before?
No, I've test drove automatics before.
Okay.
Actually test drove an auto version of this.
Okay.
And yeah, I just thought it wasn't for me. I'm a manual. I love my dream sort of M car has always been like an old school M3.
Yeah.
When I say like old school, I mean like sort of modern classic. So like the E46. Like the manual E92 even sort of fits into that category. So I just felt it was right to go for a manual. And I feel like, as you said, like, you know, you said earlier on off camera, like as they get older, people appreciate the manuals much more. So and I agree with that as well. I think from an investment point of view, as like obviously you've got all of the GPFs and stuff coming in, these kind of cars, like a 3-litre manual rear-wheel drive, they're becoming quite sought after, and to have that extra, you know, the extra bit of involvement with the gearbox is really important to some people.
Because it's something that's going away. It's something that's going away as well. Because not a lot of people, like, actually, as I said, it's so easy to get into an auto and just start driving it. But like a lot, it's quite hard to know when to change the gear.
And I like that. I enjoy the fact that this car tries to kill you a bit. It just adds to the drama. Like, I didn't buy an M2 to just like sit free. I'd have bought an RS3 if I wanted to do that. So.
Did you always know you wanted the M2, or did you just kind of just jump into it?
I've always been a Beamer guy. Always loved rear-wheel drive. Whether it was an E92 M3 or an M2, I was kind of just looking around for the right one. I'd happily take any of those cars, E46 M3 as well. Like, yeah, I'll take any of them all day.
It's so simple with auto, it just goes, doesn't it? Wait, yo! Hey, yo! Things fly, the auto one flies, it flies. Autos, it's just the gear changes, you can't match, innit? So what are you saying, bro? How do you handle this then? How you handling this one?
Just let it go, G.
You just let it go?
Yeah, you have to.
It's calm down. What, you got used to it? Is it?
Yeah, I'm getting used to it, I think.
Yeah. It still scares you sometimes, like when you put your foot down, innit? Boy! Yo!
gasolina,
Come
bro.
on.
Hey.
What? Yo, this guy's shelling it down, boy. You're shelling it down. Hey, yo. Yeah, you remember, guys, this is standard still, yeah? They ain't even done anything to it yet, bro. It's mad.
Pending stage 2. Coming
Come
soon.
on. Mad stage 2. It's gonna be crazy, guys. It's gonna be crazy in this one. Yes, guys, thanks for watching today's episode with Bam the Petrol Head. And guys, let me know what you'd rather have. What would you have, the manual or would you have the auto, guys? And as I said, this is just part 1. We got much more coming in part 2. So don't forget to go check their Instagrams out. I left that all below, guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And stay tuned in for part 2 because it's gonna be fire.